Hey there fellow gamers, Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn Dyson Sphere Program, and we are here on 150 Pisces Austrini 2, where we have set up a very minor, very minute Dyson Sphere construction because we have a Dyson Sphere under construction. Look at that go. Look at all these pieces coming along. I guess that's the solar swarm that must be the solar swarm that we've already shot into orbit, slowly being sucked in. And as you can see, we have 95 of 6,000 up here and 6,000 over there. I mean, 40,000 here. So yeah, we've got a lot of ways to go with our solar sail swarm. And look, why are they all on the other side of there? Why wouldn't they just shoot over here? Anyway, we're on the dark side of the planet. Ooh, a Dyson Sphere cell. Nice, well done. Apparently we haven't made any solar sails, but that's fine. There we go. We're shooting again. So we've come around. We're back facing, and we're off. We have a good amount of solar sails. We've got production of that going. I mean, they're very slow at launching, so we're not too worried about that. Anyway, obviously the next step is ramping this up so that we can reach these targets of 40,000 solar sails in a not ridiculous amount of time, because as it stands, these do 20 a minute. We have 12 of them, so what's that, 240 a minute. You do the math, that's like 4 hours just to launch enough for that one cell. So we've got a little ways to go, but I had a thought, and I don't know if we've got the material in here to do it, but while we're here on 150 Pisces Austrini 2, why not tap into some of this copper, iron, and titanium? Because resources are getting a little bit stretched. And we might as well do what we can. We've got a heap of stuff, which is always good to see. So let's just place a few of these around. We'll try and get 8 on each, I think is a decent goal. Maybe if I slide this around a bit. There we go. And over here. Where are you going to go? Right there, perfect. And then this one should get a nice one. There we go. All right, and likewise over here. Now, obviously, while this is happening, we need to think about power, because power is going to be an issue. We have big power requirements for the. Oh, look at that one. We have big power requirements for this. Not these. These ones over here. Each one of these requires more than one mini fusion reactor. We'll get to it. Anyway, I think for now we're just going to set this up. And all right, let's do some of this. Get some angles going. Bring that around to there. I don't know, something like this. We'll just do two per belt. Make it nice and simple. That was a funky belt. Try and make these work around this line. Yep, perfect. Guess you go into there. There we go. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. You go into there. Go into there. We'll bring this one around into here, and this one over to here. And we'll just we'll keep it going. Keep it going with that one and there. So that's just a little bit of iron, just a real quick little bit of iron. We'll get some power poles going over there, and there. And then where is our power network? You can see already our power network is struggling. And I missed a couple. Can I get both of them? I can. Beautiful. All right, and you are collecting iron ore. There we go. All right, let's go and ramp up this power production. Actually, I do have some solar sails. Let's put down a blueprint solar sails on the equatorial solar sails. I don't think I can actually do it on the equator because we've got this production here, but we can do it. We can do it up here, on this line here. There we go. Look at that. Bang. No, apparently not. Collides with another object. That is not correct. That is not correct at all. Ah, yes, it is correct. Okay. What if I just went down a little bit? Nope. That does actually collide with an object, but gosh, now we were like trying to find places where this will fit. No. What about down south? What about down south? How about down here? No. Wow, these planets are hard to. Need foundation support, colliding. All right, well let's go back up here, and I guess what I'll do, I might pause the recording and I'll set this up, and then we'll come back and it'll all be ready. All right, I've plunked down what I have, which to be fair wasn't a whole lot anyway. I couldn't get the blueprint working, and I think it goes to about there. I think the issue was it was actually on the equator that we put it, and even though this was still in that same building area, I think the sails ended up too close together, so I just had to manually place it down. It didn't really fix all of our problems, so I mean it's a fairly simple fix for now is to throw down more fusion reactors, of course. So we might as well just do that. We'll just go around. No, apparently we won't, because we are out of items. Lack of conveyor belt Mark IIs. Why am I using Mark IIs? Surprised I even still have any of those available. All right. Collides with another object. Go a bit wider. There we go. All right. There's another 5. What is that? 75 megawatts. That should now be pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So we tapped in. Basically, what I want to find now is areas like this that are very rich in resource patches, where we can get a lot to the one tower. So I think this one here will tap. We'll tap these couple of patches, and yeah, we'll rip up these beautiful solar sails that we just put down seconds ago. I should be probably using that. There we go. We can put them somewhere else if we need them, which I think we'll be all right. Now that we have all the all of our, where am I going with this? Now that we have, I'm trying to focus too hard. There we go. Now that we have all of our mini fusion reactors up and running, there we go. I got there in the end. Don't mine and drive, guys. Can I fit another one in there? Oh, it's not nothing. It's not nothing. All right. Again, this is not exciting. I'm going to pause it, and we're going to come back, and this will be ready. All right. Time, the magic of time. We've got this set up. We've got a bunch of miners. We've got 2 copper patches, 2 titanium patches, and 2 iron ore patches tapped on this planet. I'm down to 20 more miners, and we're kind of using 8 per thing. So we can have room for 2 more. I don't think anything else is super urgent. At some point we'll probably have to come back. We do have silicon here. Yeah, maybe I'll come down here. We'll tap these 2 silicons, which is a resource that we are struggling with a little bit. There's not a huge amount here. There's less than a mil. But I'm going to pause this. We're going to tap this, and then we'll come back. All right, and we're back. Look, tapped them. We got a bunch of miners over here. Got a few miners. I had a few left over, so I tapped this titanium vein, which was right there as well. We've got some in production. It's all looking good. We've actually got coal here as well. Wow. Anyway, I think that's pretty good. Pretty good for utilizing a planet that we're already got infrastructure on. So let's just quick check of our power. Still great. I mean, miners compared to the launchers use nothing. Very, very little of that. We're only using 100 megawatts. Yeah, these are like 15 what? 400 kilowatts. There we go. 0.4 megawatts. All good. All good. So, what's next? Well, what's next is it's just more ramping up. More ramping up, because obviously if we actually find where our launch sites are, it's all just too slow, isn't it? It's too slow. We have 6 of these guys. Do I have more in my inventory? I do, don't I? Let's set up these other ones. How many more do I have? Another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's because we didn't go. We didn't get 6. We didn't get 6. That's why. All right. And paste you there. Need foundation support. Oh well, that's bound to happen every now and again, isn't it? Get rid of this sulfuric acid. Ooh, lack of item. Hopefully I got the bits that I need. I did not. Oh well. That such is life. Such is life. We will want to put some more launchers being fed off here, and it would be lovely just to copy that and spin it around, but unfortunately for us, that isn't going to work with the belts, because the belts are going to be facing the wrong way. So here, I guess it's this line here. It is. We'll do the same thing we did up there. We do that. We do that. Guess we're going to need a little bit there. We put a power pole there. We put a sorter coming off the belt into there, and then we should be able to copy that one. Let's see if that lines up. That does not line up. That one there lines up. So we need one more piece of belt to there, and now we copy all of that, and then paste it, and voila. We are lining up. Got to make sure I'm matching those. That one is lined up. Yes, it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I mean, we're just gonna hold on to the other ones, because I really can't handle that being a different length. It's the efficiencies versus the aesthetics. All right. I should have waited to try and time this, so that we get both sides going. And we are going to need to ramp that up probably to maintain supply, but at some point we'll sort that out. These all have backlogs in them. They've all got 20 in them, so that actually is now not quite timed because of the lack of supply. Anyway, that's as good as we're going to get. So I don't have any more of these, do I? No, I do not. I am very tempted. To delete all of this bit here, and then replicate this whole thing here on the other side of the planet. I think we have to do that. I don't actually want to replicate that though, now that I think about it, because that has the request for the carrier bots as well. So let's go to the other side of the planet. We will have to take some power poles with us, and by with us I mean down the other side of the planet, just so that we can get the power going. Maybe, unless, I don't know, I can't remember if we've got a power, if we've got any power poles there for the mining. We probably do, and this is probably unnecessary, but you know, it looks nice. It looks nice and neat. And we're just going that 3 grids. 3 of the major grid squares seems to work out well. Stone, man. This place has all the resources. This is actually a really good starting planet. There's some more copper. Although the lack of water, no, it would not be a good starting planet. Lack of water would be costly. I'm trying to think. Is water only used for sulfuric acid though? Anywho, where's the equator? Here is the equator. Let's paste this. It's going this way. We've got to remember which way it's going. Paste that there, please. Let's get one of these. I'm just going to plonk it down there. And let's get you to request some solar sails, and then we will be good. I don't know, something like that. Demand. You're going to need some of those, and away you go. All right, we'll get this going here for solar sails. Oops, this going here for solar sails, and there we go. Okay, so now we have absolutely zero gain in efficiency. I just thought about that. Before we had 12 which are facing the sun half the time, and now we have 6 that are facing the sun half the time and 6 that are facing the sun half the time. This makes a more constant stream of solar sails, but it has not actually improved efficiency. Has not improved throughput. Well, anyway, you live and learn. You live and learn. I think it was a nice idea. I'm never going to do it again. So now we are forced to stare into the dark abyss. It's very nice. All right. I'm not seeing any solar sails being shot though. Do they just not show up? Do they just not show up here? Do they just not show up here? What's going on, solar sails? Do we have power for them? Yes. Pitch limit. Ah, yeah. Okay. They are. They're actually pointing too vertical, aren't they? Because the sun is kind of directly away. Ah, that is interesting. These need to be at the poles, don't they? These need to be at the poles. What is the available pitch angle? I guess as this drops down, we will see. Come on. So I'm thinking 60 degrees is probably going to be okay. Let's see what happens. And yes, path blocked. Wonderful. So that time that they were available, we moved behind the gas giant, I suppose. Honestly, I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah. The gas giant's in the way. Okay. This is just a terrible place. A terrible place for launching solar sails, isn't it? What I should be doing is the poles. I need to be doing these at the poles. All right. Let's abort mission again. We'll leave these solar sails here. There we go. We'll leave these ones here. They can even be requesting for a little bit longer as well. Why not? And then we're going to go up to the poles, and we're going to. Well, if we're doing it at the poles again, there's no point splitting these up, is there? So let's go and recapture these ones that we just placed. It's all learning. It's all learning. It's all learning. Here they are. Here. I was certainly not aware of the issue with the solar sails. And look, here we are. All right, so let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. I can't do that in that mode. There we go. Yes, please. We've got a bunch of solar sails on us. We'll have to remember that. There we go. Get rid of that. Now we have a little bit of power infrastructure over this side of the world. Yeah, that's somewhat handy. Now inclination, pitches, that kind of thing. Look, I mean, at the moment we are fully blocked by the gas giant, which is never going to help us. But I think actually it looks like with the inclination angle. Oh, this is so hard to tell. I'm really worried if we put it at the top, we're not always going to see. We're not always going to see them actually be here. All right. But at least here the at least here we have access to the things that we need. So let's just give it a go. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. We're not going to learn anything if we don't try. Dyson Sphere ejectors. All right. Let's put a row of ejectors on, not on the power alignment. We'll do it on a separate alignment here. There we go. I guess we just just go the other way. Yeah, this will be okay. This will be okay. I'm interested to see how it works anyway. Too tall a building. Oh yeah, the power poles. We only had one left anyway. Okay. So here we need our belt to come down out here with solar sails. Yeah, this is going to be a little dinky, isn't it? If I don't do a straight line like that. There we go. All right. And then, of course, we also need to get rid of that because I need to put down a splitter so they can go both ways. And then you go into there, and then you run around. Hang on. That splitter is on the wrong alignment because it's this alignment that we want. Yep. All right, man. So many things. There we go. So splitter goes on that alignment there. You come down to there. We go there. We go there. Beautiful. All right. Now we can set up some sorters coming in like so. Like so. Oops, that one. Let's find where he is. There he is over there. All right, and then we just need to power it up. I do really want to get rid of all these solar sails that I have, but I can only do it 20 at a time apparently. That's certainly annoying. I will give you that. This is where having this sort of limited a little bit lower is actually pretty handy. Because it means that we can pop these out. All right. I mean, I can always take them with me. Oh yeah, I see the other issue. We haven't set the orbit of these. So let's set you to orbit number 1. Drag you around, and this last one over here. And let's see if these are ever going to shoot. How do we do this? Power poles, there, in between those two, and in between those two when it comes around. Oh no, that's the wrong spot. It's on this line here. There we go. All right, what's your problem now? Your pitch is too low. Just you can't help them, can we? All right, target your pitch is too low. Some of them are firing. Very briefly. Maybe these ones at the back. They should have an even worse pitch limit. Oh no, that's the launch of the rockets. Wow, this is a lot harder than I anticipated. I've got to say. So these are never going to shoot now because their pitch is too low. We'll get there. So that means we have to go even further down. All right. Well, luckily destruction is very quick in this game. There we go. All right. So not at the equator, not at the poles. Somewhere around about here. Let's find a line of the power poles. A line of power poles. Here we go. All right. We could use this. We could use that, but no, that doesn't seem particularly good. It does mean we can use this angle thing again, which we'll do there. And how close can that be? Too close. There we go. Okay. We do that. We'll get rid of those. And let's try this one last time. We are too close to the EM ejectors. There we go. There's our power coming into a struggle. Solar sails. Solar sails. We can actually sneak these in now, which is nice. Demand them. Let's set the demand limit lower, and then this way, if we're wrong about this, we won't be in such strife. You probably don't need 50. Can I have 25? That's ample. That's so many. That's way more than you'll ever need. There we go. And although, remember, we've got to get 30,000 of these out. Let's see. Let's see what your problem is now. The now is we're facing the wrong way, aren't we? Gosh, we missed it. All right, but once we spin back around, we should be okay here. In fact, it's probably the same as the equator, although the equator had the too much pitch. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we could see, of course, or we can do what we need to do and return back to our home planet. But we've only got 5 minutes left in the episode. We might as well hang around. Is there anything else we can do on this planet? We don't have any miners. We've kind of tapped as much as we can with the mines that we have. We're all out of solar panels. No, we still have. That's right. We removed some solar panels, so there's another 14 solar panels. Because power satisfaction is it's low. It is surprisingly low. Did we not hook up all of these? Did we not hook up all of these? Yeah, they're all running apparently. They're all connected. They are. Can't believe we're at 100% consumption. What have we put in that is draining all that energy? Maybe it's the charging of the drones in logistics for sure. All right. Although that one is fully charged. Anyway, we're going to be coming around, and you know what? I think we're going to be blocked by the planet. Where is the sun? The sun is over there. We're very slowly spinning around, but we're also rotating around the planet. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Our window for launching is pretty poor. At least these guys are getting away, but at some point we have to fix this. What I would really love, and the technology is clearly available because we have orbital collectors. If we could just have a EM ejector orbiting in around the gas giant in a sort of stationary axis on the gas giant, so it's always, say, sitting here relative to the sun. I mean, such an advanced computer race could clearly do the calculations required on the rotation, the orbital speed to ensure that happens. There's even, like, can we just place it in the Lagrange point here? So many things that we could do that the game will not allow us, and it's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt me because I think we're going to have to have a bit more of a consideration on where these sit. Are these going to be now blocked by... Let's see if they can shoot through the... Yeah, apparently they can shoot through there. That's nice. Alright. Got all of these turning blue. All of them turning blue? Yep, slowly but surely. These last ones around the back with the small curvature of the Earth. There we go. Okay. That is fine, I guess. I mean, they do shoot a lot quicker than these guys, so we do need a lot more of them, though. I don't know. We'll live with what we got. It does bring us to the end of the episode. I feel like not a lot was accomplished, but I did learn a lot about the mechanics of specifically the EM ejectors, which I can see we're either going to need a massive coverage, which I think is the answer, just to cover a lot of the planet in it, and then we're always going to have some that are enabled. But having these on this, not on the equator, because because even now we're starting to encroach on the upper limit on these forward-based ones, but the sun is also moving. So once it moves over there, it'll start dropping down. We're kind of at the peak angle here, and we're hitting about 45 degrees. Yes, and that was the problem with the equator, is we're just a little bit further down, so they couldn't shoot above the 60 degrees. But that's pretty good. We'll keep these guys going. We'll have a quick check on our progress. Oh wow, yeah, we can actually see some of this is running. Look at that. These are the cells that were complete. Okay, it's all starting to make a little bit sense. It looks a little bit sickly with the black encroaching on the green. I've got to say, it looks a little bit like it's broken, but we can see we're actually almost completed that strut, and it does appear like there is it does appear like there's a focus of the bots on where they're supposed to go, but this one's actually completed. And this one, obviously, because it's got a lot more struts coming off it, has a little bit further to go, but looks like this one must be completed as well. Yes. Okay. So yeah, they are spreading out, but still kind of focusing. They're not sending ones to like over here. They're just picking ones and filling them up. Must be a specific rate that they can come in. But yes, these cells are going to be very interesting. Very interesting. This one has about almost 1,000. There already. This one very similar as well. So yeah, our swarm is doing its job, I guess. Can we now? The real question: can we actually see this yet in real life? Let's finish the episode by trying to follow a rocket. Follow these rockets. See where they're going. All right. And I think what we're pointing at there is actually a part of our Dyson Sphere. Let's go have a look. Unfortunately, it's very hard to see anything while I'm in warp. Have we? Oh, look at that! Oh, yes! Okay. Our first physical signs of the Dyson Sphere. We definitely need to head out in this direction. Maybe a bit this way, please. There we go. Okay. Oh man, this is exciting. This is definitely exciting. This appears to be the top, based on the orientation we had before. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Can we land on it? Are we going to break it by running into it? The answer is no. There is no clipping. That's fine. But yeah. Here we are. We have the speed. We have the speed. Sorry, mine's on speed because I'm trying to slow us down. We have the framework of our star starting to take shape. Look at this. Travels from over there. We've got, where's our solar sails coming from? That must be the solar sails from the swarm, and the rockets. I don't see any rockets on the way. We must be. Oh, there we go. Rockets are coming from. That seems very inefficient. So we're shooting over to the swarm. We're shooting to the swarm and then drawing from the swarm way over there. There's some problems with that. Some serious problems with that. Anyway, definitely now of course we're a little bit over the half hour, but this is exciting. So this is exciting. I can imagine a dozen of these stars floating around the star is actually going to look really nice. I don't know if we're going to get there. I don't know. Maybe after I've built one, I'll just let it run for a while, and we'll come back and we'll see if we can get up to a couple stars. But I don't think we're going to have the resources. Anyway, that's all in the future. For now, our next step is actually trying to make this happen in a time frame that is not the end of my life. So we've got a lot of ramping up to do. We've got some more materials from 150 Pisces Austrini though, which will definitely help, because I think iron and copper we're actually starting to run out in our home world. Certainly in the home world, I think our home system is also struggling. We also see, as it's been pointed out, the last few episodes, green science. Well, science is definitely going slower than I would like. But again, that's all resources. It's all resources. Quantum chips, those things are a real killer. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm still loving this. We're getting closer to the end. We're definitely in the end game now, building the Dyson Sphere. Quick check for power generation capacity. Where are we? Here we go. Generation capacity 560 megawatts. No, not bad, not bad. It's not even a terawatt yet. But as you can see, we've got basically none of the solar cells actually built in the cells yet. So we've got a long way to go. And as always, massive thank you to my amazing patrons. And I'll catch you next time.